Hey guys, Luke here and welcome to Monaco. It's Formula Xbox Season 5. It's the Monaco Grand Prix. It is Pro Racing 69, I can tell you, on pole. I think he disconnected before the race start. Case Legend in 5th. We're down in 7th. A shocking qualifying. We just couldn't put a lap together, so we decided to start on the prime tyres for this race. It's a different strategy, same as the leader, Pro Racing 69 on pole. He also decided to go on the primes as we have lights out and away we go. Of course, jumping up to 7th just as the lights go out as we got a poor start. Of course, on the prime tyres, just a midge around our outside. We've broken fairly late into turn 1 though. We've managed to get past Sir Lane, I think, on the exit. Good line through there from us, and we're up to P6. And yeah, good start from us. As now Case Legend and Sam are going side by side. Case Legend forced into cockpit cam just before this race started, and he can't change it until the pit stop, so he's going to be very slow. I suspect he's not used to this cockpit cam, but I'm going to be slow as well on the prime, so it'll be interesting to see where we're going to finish in this race. As now down into the hairpin, it's been a good start from us up to P6 from where we started down in P7, so I think my race pace is much better than my qualifying pace. I do enjoy driving around this track, I just don't like driving it on a pad. I do like the track and I do like driving around it, I'm just not great at it. But anyway, we've already made a mistake and Sir Lane's now looking right at us, but I think we're just going to about keep that position as we fly into the chicane we do. And now on lap 3, the top 4 getting away slightly, as now Casey Legend, we're starting to reel him in. Surprisingly enough, on these prime tyres, we've actually got a bit of pace, as we got a much better exit through there. I don't think we'll be able to challenge him though. But we've got a better line through there. He's run a little bit wide, but there's no space to go side by side for it. It's very narrow, this track, so there was no way to get past him without him making a severe mistake and putting it into the barrier. Coming around the final couple of corners there, having to turn away, so Sir Lane's looking up our inside, but there's no room for 2 cars there, and we keep that position. Now on to lap 4, we're right behind him still, remaining just behind him even on the prime tyres. Here's, we've got a much better line for the final couple of corners. We're pushing him around the final corner, we're right next to him here. Maybe we can make him move into 1, but I don't think. No, we're too far away, even with the DRS advantage, as we've broken fairly normally at our normal braking point, but he's broken early and we've tapped in there, but that's all fair enough. And he remains in P5 and me in P6. As I believe that's Mr. Joker's into the pit on lap 5. I think he might have broken his front wing. We heard from the leader, leader at the time, Pro Racing, that he did in fact break his front wing, as we've made a mistake flying too hard into turn 1, and that's going to be Sir Lane going through, so we're down to P6, even though we seem to have the pace over Sir Lane and Casey Legend. Is now Drastic Midget, who's right behind us. Oh, is he going to be able to make a move? I don't think he is, but we've run a little bit wide, and now we're going to keep it to the inside, and I think we've just about got that move secure, and still P6 is just about ours. And on lap 6, it was another car coming into the pit. I believe it was RLSTRM from the lead of the race. He does indeed come into the pits for a very early pit stop indeed. Be interesting to see where he finishes. Now into lap 7, Casey Legend decides to pit on the option tyres, so he's going on to the primes to the end. And here on lap 8, Sir Lane's made a mistake. I don't know how he's gone into the wall there, but he's into the barrier, and we've moved up into P3, and Sam is into the pit, so that's going to be P2 as GFX Master destroys his vehicle. And I was praying for a safety car at this point, because this would be the perfect time for me, because I would be able to go onto the options to the end fairly easily, and everyone else would be on the primes. And if they wanted to go on the options, then we'd still be ahead of them, of course, because they're behind us at this time. And on lap 9, the inevitable did indeed happen. The safety car was deployed here at Monaco. My prediction was there would be 1 safety car in this race, and I was indeed correct. So I can tell there will be no more safety cars after this as we come into the pits at the end of lap 9 for a fresh set of the option tyres. We're going to go to the end on these tyres, change the front wing indeed. I believe that might put us behind Joker's, definitely, maybe even our teammate is going to come around the final corner just about now. And I think with the, of course, much more straight line speed, because we're on the pit limiter and he is, and he's going to fly past us. So Case Legend P4, we're in P5, Sir Lane in P6, Joker's 3rd, I believe it's Pro Racing in 2nd, and Sam in 1st on the primes. Joker's pits on the prime tyres onto the option tyre, so he went option, prime, option here. So I can give you the running order. It's Sam on the primes, then it's Pro Racing on the options, Case Legend on the primes, me on the options, Sir Lane on the primes also. As RLSTRM championship leader at this time, I believe, is out of the race. I think he retired from the race shortly before the safety car, or shortly after, so he might still be in the race, but we've got much better line than Casey Legend through there. as we fly down into 1, but we've put it into lean mix there as we've slightly tapped him, I think, as he breaks early. He's managed to turn it back into TV pod, so that's good for him. Hopefully he can find a bit of pace, but of course on these option tyres we're obviously going to have much more pace than our teammate, even though he's on the wheel. As we're going to hit, we've got the slipstream, this is as close to we've been all race. Are we going to challenge him into the chicane? We're looking up the inside without broken him, and I think we've just about made that move. I told him that I cut the corner there and it gave me a warning, but he just told me to carry on, but he's lost the position, so I feel quite sorry for him through there. But anyway, here on lap 18 we were closing in on Sam until our Xbox, we had a lag freeze, and utter disaster. I was devastated at this point. All my hard work to get up into P3 after being so slow in qualifying from 7th to 3rd, and all my hard work undone, but surely going to come into the pits now for fresh out the options. No. We decided to carry on the option tyres with basically no front wing. I think we've got a tiny bit at the front left, but nothing else. We've got no downforce. So I suspect we'll be very, very slow. We've broken very early just to make that corner. We've only just made it as well. As now we're flying up the hill, we're going to lose so much time. Will we be able to hold on to 3rd? That's the question though. It's Sir Lane, 7.1 seconds behind. I suspect he'll gain a lot this sector alone, but with Monaco as it is, I might be able to hold on. For this would be an emotional, a famous podium position from where I was on the grid and what's happened during this race. 5.7, so he's getting 1.4 seconds in one sector. But what happened next was just astonishing. He managed to break his front wing as well, so he had to come into the pits. He decided to come into the pits. Surprisingly, I chose not to. It's the end of our charge for 2nd place as we fly down into 1 now on the final lap of the race here. Can we hold on to P3? Casey Legend's now in 4 as we lock up, trying to get it slowed down, but we couldn't. We've negated the advantage by slowing down. Can we hold on? This would be an absolutely amazing podium place if we can hold on to this result. Now Casey Legend in 4th, I doubt. Look, you can see him on the minimap just about now as Pro Racing takes down the victory. We're so slow in these final stages, but I think we're just going to hold on. There's only 2 corners now to go, and we're taking it very slowly indeed. As Pro Racing sets fast up the race, amazing stuff from him. As we smashed our quali lap, by the way, with that time. But anyway, we're going to come around the final corner. We're going to come 3rd. We've got a podium with no front wing with 2 laps to go. It's been an amazing race. And as you can see there, Pro Racing takes a deserved victory. Just ahead of Sam. Pro Racing, remember, disconnecting when he was in the lead last round at Spain. Sam in 2nd, which I didn't commentate on. Me 3rd, and Casey Legend 4th. A great result for us Mercedes. And you can see here the championship standings. RLS, the championship leader going into these 2 rounds. Double race is no longer Jason Force F1 Jokers leads with 117. Me with 103. It's RLS Tyrone with 94. And James Casey Legend in 4th with 60. But that's the end. Thanks for watching. Next round, it's Canada. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.